Hi everyone. I wanted to come on here real quick and continue my conversation. I originally posted about the shadow people and what they feed off of is a thing called Loosh. So Loosh is basically referring to it's an emotional energy that's radiated off of us animals and humans. Um, it is produced through severe pain, suffering, and fear. Okay, even if you watch, if you look at, they do tell us everything. Um, they expose it, but we as humans don't want to believe it, don't want to see it. Okay, watch Monsters Inc. They literally describe loose as the energy that is harvested by fear in that cartoon. So basically, we are an energy source for interdimensional parasites. Okay, all turmoil in this world basically aims to exploit loosh and release, you know, the fear and the pain so that they could eat. Okay, um, I mean it's something that we can't see, but everything is that energy. They can see it. Obviously, it's their food. It's their food. Um, every time we feel emotions, whether it's good or bad, it does release a frequency. So that's why, as I've said, it's so important to stay in a higher vibration, okay? And that also means not drinking alcohol. Alcohol lowers your vibration. I mean, think about it. Every time you drink, people drink alcohol, and unfortunately, you might get more emotional. You might get sad. That's releasing loosh. Okay. Some people get to be angry drunks. That can release fear, and that can attract them too. So drugs too, unless you are really already in a higher vibration, I wouldn't mess with any kind of drugs to open yourself up like that. Plant medicines can be okay once you have grown. It can actually kind of help your spiritual walk, but I would not recommend it for beginners. But that is what loosh is. So we are a feeding source for these parasites. That's why they created the matrix, okay? To keep us enslaved, to keep us following their matrix programming. They don't want us in a higher vibration. They don't want us to know ourselves because they want to feed off of us, okay, and control us. Whether people want to believe that this stuff is true or not, that's up to you, but it still doesn't, just because you don't believe it doesn't mean it's not true, right? Okay, so there are people like me and stuff like that who have actually seen these things, know that they do exist. Um, so, we're not going to be happy 24/7, right? You can't, I'm not saying love and light always and forever because that's just not realistic. But it's how you manage these emotions every day. It's what you do as far as like any kind of, things that I have recommended as far as cleansing kind of rituals too. Um, just to keep yourself in a higher vibration. Obviously, meditate and seek your higher self for some answers and for some guidance as well. Um, those are all important. So I think the first part would be to study and how to raise your vibration. Um, I would also not, if you want to clear out your pineal gland to um, be able to be a little bit more sensitive, a little bit more intuitive. I definitely wouldn't. I would get rid of fluoride. I would not be consuming that. I don't use any type of fluoride that calcifies your pineal gland. Um, so, so I just wanted to come back on here and explain what loosh is, and just know that it's a feeding source for these lower vibrational beings, these parasites, the ones that live in the astral realm. So that's why if you don't, you're going to attract them, and you're going to have issues in your life, whether you can see them or not. They cause them. They could even cause conflicts within your family. fights. They could create blocks for you, as far as like money blocks, blocks in love, blocks in career, anything. Because why do they do that? Well, I mean, because it creates you to be in pain and depressed, and it creates chaos in your life. And what does that do? That creates loosh, so they can eat. So I hope this makes sense for you. A lot of people don't want to believe it's true, but it is true. So if you need any more guidance on this, feel free to, if you're having any issues with any parasites or anything like that that you're dealing with on the daily, feel free to. I did add to my Etsy shop like a 20-minute consult. We could talk, and I hear your story, and then we'll come up with a plan on how to remove these things out of your life and close these doors. Okay. I'm here to help anyone. So I've gone through this for 40 years. I like to think I know some things here. So I'm happy to help. Okay. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Bye.